Good morning, guys. I am Patty Elhoff, the author of Upcycle with Decoupage, available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Scobie Books, and several other online retailers. Today I'd like to show you how we're going to make something called a Tiffany Orchid box. These napkins are called Tiffany Orchid, and I believe it's because the color is that of a Tiffany box. This is January of 2014, and I was able to get these in the store. So you may want to look up Tiffany Orchids, or if you can't find these or you don't have them, you can take any picture from a magazine to one of the paint stores or the home center stores, the big box stores, and actually ask them to match this color up, and they can mix a small sample of paint in this color for you. But the idea is you can then paint the box that color and decoupage any flowers that you would like over it. So you could have a white rose Tiffany box. I just want to show you how we're going to do this box today with these napkins, and here's what we're going to need. The napkins, and these are called Tiffany Orchid. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Saran wrap, dollar store kind is fine. The white ribbon that always goes on a Tiffany box, and then you'll need fabric scissors. A top coat. I'm going to use a spray because it's going to help the glitter, which is this, adhere. And fabric glue, I'm sorry I can't find my fabric glue, but I believe E6000 is going to work, especially for the small amount of glue that we need. Decoupage glue. Some gesso. And this is just some craft glue for the glitter. You'll need a few brushes and one of these smaller artist's brushes. And the first thing we're going to do is paint the whole box with gesso, and I'm going to paint the inside and the outside. I am not going to remove the hardware because I'm going to put a little bit of Vaseline over it, not too much, but that will work as a resist. The paint will then not stick to the hardware. But in the past, on these kind of smallish, cheap boxes, when I've removed the hardware, sometimes it doesn't go back together the right way, and what a hassle. So for right now, let's just paint the box. Gotta remove that with the gesso. The gesso is dry, and I'm going to take the napkin and lay it over the box. I'm only concerned right now about the top and the front. So I'm going to open the box and lay the napkin down dry, just to place it where I think I want it to go. And I want to keep the pattern consistent. So what I'm going to do is just get an idea of where I want to place this. The top and the front are finished, and I would suggest that you open the box right now so that it doesn't stick together. And if you have a little lip here, you may just want to secure the napkin, and I'd still use some saran wrap to press down those areas. Just be careful right now not to touch the napkin unless you are using saran wrap. You can bunch it up, or you can wrap it around your finger or fingers like this. Sorry about all that paint. And press down any areas that you think need pressing. And then I'm going to continue. If you'd like to decoupage the inside top part of the box, an easy way to do that is to line up a corner with the inside. This works for the bottom just as well. And take either a light marker or a pencil if you want, and just draw a couple of lines down the seam for where you want to cut it, and just as carefully as you can cut it so that it's straight. So this leads us to another problem. This is decoupage glue right here, but you can see that I tore this a little bit. So I cut this out before I separated the napkin, and I want to use a little bit of a darker piece over that. So what I'm going to do is go around the whole box and add a coat of decoupage glue and let it dry. I'm going to rinse this brush off because I'm done with it, and as I leave this to dry, I'm going to keep the brush in it like that so that nothing sticks together while the decoupage glue is drying. I'm going to take this fine artist's paintbrush. It's small because I'm going to paint craft glue right into this section, and I'm only going to put glitter on the petals. I'm going to go around the rest of the box and finish putting the glue on just the petals. Let's let this dry now. I'll put it aside. Then I'm going to spray it, and I'll come back when the spray is dry. So now we have to put the ribbon on now that it's dry. There is I'm sure you know this if you like Tiffany, there is a famous way of tying the Tiffany bow. There's a video online. I cannot follow it. And I am going to be opening and reopening this box. So what I'm going to do is apply a ribbon that it's white just like the Tiffany ribbon, and I'll apply it so that it looks like the Tiffany ribbon, but it doesn't pull open as easily. The thing is, I'm going to make cuts along the sides and glue the ribbon into place and just leave the bow loose up there. Now with a regular Tiffany box, this bow is gathered right here. So now that the glue's dry, what I'm going to do is just cut this center piece, and I'm just going to gather it, pinch it here and here. Here is our Tiffany Orchid box. So thanks a lot for subscribing, guys. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask me, comments, and I will be seeing you next week with another video. And thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.